Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody is well. I can see in the chat we've got a bit of a discussion going on between Drac, Fury and Danielle. Danielle is having connection issues again. I was Googling this last night and really not coming up with anything. All I could find, guys, was NAT, making sure you got the right NAT settings. I'm on NAT 2. But thank you, Drac, for trying to help him out. It's all a bit beyond me, I have to say. I don't understand why a few people are having issues. We've got 16 people in the room without too much trouble, so I've got to assume that the issue is on Danielle's side rather than here. So yeah, very, very difficult to know what to say. And with this little discussion that's going on, I'm afraid that the chat has gone through already, so I'm not quite sure who we've got in the chat. I can see that we've got Unfazed, Borky, Gamer Dan, David, Danielle, obviously, Richard Saul, Drac Fury, Unfazed, but everybody else has gone through. So I apologise to anybody that I haven't said hello to. With 16 people in the room, I'm going to start the qualifier on this one at 21. Oh, that didn't work. Qualifier at 21. Oh, what should we go for? 2105, shall we? Should we try for 2105? Tonight we have got the randomizer has been very kind to me this evening. We have got GR4, GR3 and GR2 cars. So we're all group cars this evening, which is a bit of a change from what we've had the last couple of nights, because Monday, Tuesday, we were into all sorts of road cars and all sorts of different tyres. Tonight, things are going to settle down quite significantly. And yeah, I hope that that is going to be reflected in the racing somewhat. We shall see as we go through the evening. Just a little bit of a heads up, although that I am intending to stream tomorrow and Friday, we are into the two big moving days for Lauren. So there is a small chance that if things don't go to plan, that I might not be back in time. I will let you guys know as soon as I know if I'm going to need to postpone a session. But for the moment, we should be carrying on at 9 o'clock as normal over the next couple of days. We've got an event set up for Friday, and we've also got up a special event set up for Monday of next week. And then next week, I am likely to only be streaming Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I'm not quite sure at the moment. Again, a lot of that will depend on work and preparing for going away. So that really brings everybody up to date. A couple of bits of housekeeping for those of you that are new around here. I think everybody is not new, so we should be good. But if you do bump somebody off, please just give the place back on track as a way of an apology, and just explain what happened in the chat, and we will all be good. Bear with me a second, guys. What? No. He's come for an apology. Sorry, I shut the dog in the bedroom, apparently. Where was I? Yeah, just give the place back by way of an apology and just explain what happened in the chat. And if you do want to address me in the chat, because it is going through very quickly, especially tonight, please put at PlayStation Racer and put an orange box around my name, and then it will jump off the screen. And hopefully I will be able to reply. I've moved my preview window down to the bottom of the screen now, so hopefully I'll be able to see when I'm on the wrong camera, because that is becoming a pet hate of mine where I keep forgetting to move the camera over. And otherwise, let's just keep it respectful and see how we go. Right, 2105, I was indicating to go with a run. I can't believe by 9 o'clock we had got a full room. We'll just have a quick look at who is in the room before I set the qualifier up. Jack Covey is in the Silvia Spec R. RL250 is also in the Silvia Spec R. Shumi's in the Corvette. Gamer Dan is in the Porsche Cayman. David is also in the Cayman. Richard Source is in the Megane Trophy. I've decided to go into the McLaren for no good reason. Drac Fury's in the Silvia Spec R as well, so could head over to the Spec R at some point. Unfazed is in the Huracan. Number One Pops is in the Megane. Hulky's in the Huracan. Danielle is in the lobby for the moment. That's good, good, good. in the Cayman GT4. Borky's in the same car. Stiggy's in a Huracan. G-Dad is in the McLaren. And GT Tom is in a Huracan. So we got quite a nice mix of cars here. Galactical, good evening. Thank you for putting PlayStation Racer around my name. Let's get into the qualifying and just see how we go. I've done no running at all today. So goodness only knows what this first run is going to be like. Hopefully I'll be able to stay out of trouble. And we'll see how we go. But this is it. It begins Wednesday evening, 3rd of July. I can't believe that we're into July already. Hard tyres on this one only. No need to pit. So, yeah, hard tyres for the first race. Randomizer, what are you doing to me? At the moment, I ain't moving. Nice advert for Greg's there on the back of Richard Sauce's car. I hope he's being paid well to sponsor Greg's. I think Speedy's in the room today, and with the GR4 car, with the GR cars, I'm hoping that we might see his new sponsor on his car. I'm not quite sure what livery he will be running tonight, but he's got a brand new sponsor for his channel, Views, assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it'll be interesting to see if he's got their logo on his cars. A little shout out for him as well. Congratulations on getting your first main sponsor, my friend. Quite an achievement, I think, a small channel getting a sponsor like that. Just shows what is possible and how well Speedy is getting on. Saying Stiggy because I'm chasing down Stiggy at the moment. I was just about to say he's got some good turn of speed through there. It's young Stiggy. Good evening, Reese. Okay, let's break on the 100 here. One of the things I've been working on lately is trying to use more of the track. But as you will have probably noticed in recent races, that is leading to track limit issues. So there's a fine line between opening up the corners and using as much of the track and getting the power down as quickly as you can, and using too much of the track and getting those track limit penalties. And in this instance, staying off the gravel. So you can see there, the car actually carried itself across into the gravel there. So I am making a few mistakes whilst I'm trying to use more of the track, and therefore hopefully when we start in the daily races we might be able to start heading towards an A-rated standing, although I do think that I am far from A at the moment, especially with all of these little changes that I'm making right now. There's one or two tracks where I'm better than others, and quite a few people said I need to spend more time on time trialing to get to grips with those races. I did one of the time trials the other night because I couldn't sleep after the stream, and I'm not going to admit how many laps I did to try and get silver. I think that was at Spa. Oh my word. I must have done about 10 laps without even setting a time, because I kept catching those little stupid green bollardy things that they put up for that time trial. So all of my usual lines around there just resulted in off track. So the little time would go red. Oh, it was so frustrating. It really was driving me cream crackered. One point I really thought I was going to give up. And it was quite annoying because several times I managed to get a gold time by just literally touching one of those little green little bollardy things that they stick up. I don't know quite what they call them, but in the end I managed to get a, whoa, didn't see Drac Fury coming through there. Jack Kobe, oh, there we go, switch screens, done it again, leaving the wrong screen on while I'm jibber jabbering. I really did. Obviously having that screen down the bottom has made absolutely no difference whatsoever. When you get into racing, you start to concentrate on the screen. I'm not looking across, but there we go. I need to somehow get in my head screen. I need to be looking at that screen more. Some people have that screen above the TV, but I've got a key light up there and stuff, and doesn't really work. But what I need to do is somehow, I just need to check. I need to check more. Where are we? Worryingly, there's no times showing there for the moment, which I don't quite understand. I noticed something was different, couldn't figure it out. Oh, it's just me doing the usual. Me doing the usual. End of a long day in the office. Just trying to get everything caught up. And oh, we got a time in. Game of Dan. It's what's happened to the rest of us? Have we not set times or something? Don't tell me we've got more bugs coming into this game. Do I go into the office? No, I work from home. I do work from home. Thankfully at the moment. Hence in August when I come back from holiday, I want to be taking a couple of hours out during the morning, probably from 9 till half 12, 1 o'clock, to do the daily races, and I'm hoping to stream those. It won't be every single day, but I'm hoping to take a little bit of time out. So just reworking my hours a little bit. Oh, we're down in 12th and a country mile off of the pace there in that one. Right, we should all be ready to rock and roll, so I will just give it a moment and then we will get into it. Just make sure everybody's got their cars sorted out. So in this one we got Gamer Dan has set the fastest lap, followed by Stiggy, then RL250. Hulky's up there. Number 1 Pops, Unfazed, he's up there. Drac Fury, GT Tom, G-Dad, Danny Al, Borky, myself, David, Richard Saw, Shumi, and Jack Kobe. Oh, Speedy isn't in yet, so we're not going to be able to look at his livery. I thought he was in, but he isn't. Right, let's get this one underway. Good luck, everybody. I'll just remind everybody again, please keep it respectful. I don't believe it's reverse grid, this one. Yeah, please keep it respectful. If you do bump somebody, please just give the place back by way of an apology and just explain in the chat, and hopefully that will sort stuff out. Thankfully the stewards have been quiet lately, which is music to my ears, just because I've got so much going on at the moment, getting ready to go away and with the move and everything else. So there we go. Good luck, everybody. I've got MMR 67 on this plate. I really need to change that to PSR, don't I? I've got MMR and PSR plates. Need to add the mirror. I really wish they'd put the mirror on the other view. At some point I'm going to work out how I can contact PD. Oh, that was a little bit messy in there. Somebody broke really early, which meant I had to brake really early and take avoiding action, and then unfortunately as I jinked left, somebody came in really hard and just knocked me round a little bit there. First corner incident. That's put me way down the field and quite some way to catch up now. So let's just get on with it. Let's see what we can do. I've got no boost or anything like that to help me. So we're just going to have to try and close up as best we can. Just got to be a little bit careful with these hard tyres. I think they're up to temperature, but obviously the grip can be a bit iffy, as you can just see GT Tom just going off there a little bit off onto the gravel. Just see if I can get a slipstream down here. Oh, the McLaren I need to change up earlier. Change midway in a McLaren. GT Tom with the PSR logos. Oh, we got Jack Kobe and Danielle in the barriers. Oh, I nearly ran into the back of GT there. Oh, he's not making it easy for me to get by here. Oh no, on the gravel. That's one of my favourite things. I do that a lot. Just put a couple of wheels on the gravel there and it kills the lap. Haven't quite got my braking sorted out into there just yet. Got a bit deep into that one too. Oh, just a little bit light whilst I'm underneath and slipstreaming GT Tom there. Need to give consideration to that as we come around the next time. Almost went too wide there. Just letting GT Tom get away for the moment. Jack Kobe coming through. He's way out of position at the moment after that tangle earlier on. Jack Kobe making short work of GT Tom, unlike me. Oh, GT Tom learning from Kobe. Lovely line through there. PT's following Kobe's line. I'm trying to follow in GT's tracks as well. Sorry about the Hoover for the moment, guys. We've got another viewing on the house tomorrow and Joe's just trying to get us it sorted out. So that's what that weird noise is at the moment. Danielle going through. GT's got the better of me at the moment. Just gone a bit too deep into there. Right, got one lap to try and catch GT. He's 1.5 seconds down the road. Jack Kobe is running away, but still well down the field. Can we close up? Can we get any closer? Oh, pushed it too much. I'm on the gravel and around. And in the barrier. Just pushing a bit too hard again. Trying to catch GT. And managed to put it around. Dirty tyres now. Planning on doing is running or recording a few of the replays for some of these tracks and then taking them away on holiday with me to watch and study, just see if I can learn a few more tips from the faster racers. I still think a lot of my issue is that I'm just braking too late again. So one to forget there, one to forget. But Gamer Dan was your winner. Nice win. I'm going to save the replay on that one. And see your result. Gamer Dan in first place with a 126.7 in the Cayman GT4. RL250 in second in the Sylvia with a 127.4. Unfazed in the Hurricane with a 127.8. Unfazed getting really quick at the moment. Drat Fury's up there as well, getting really well in fourth with a 128.2. Hulky in fifth. Richard Sauce in sixth. Stiggy seventh. Shumi in eighth. G-Dad in ninth. Davey got 10th. Jack Kobe 11th. Number one Pops 12th. GT Tom 13th. I just couldn't catch him. Danielle got me when I dropped it for 14th, Borky 15th, and I got absolutely last. Spare me a second, I'm going to cough. Yeah, a bit of a still problem with my voice at the moment. Borky, don't worry about the bump in the first corner. I got caught out, then I had to swap sides, and yeah, it's just what it is. Not a problem at all. So your top three, Gamer Dan, RL250 and Unfazed. Congratulations to you. Good evening, Terry. Oh. Right, so we will head off to the second race of the evening. Let me just bring up the randomizer so that people can see what we are doing and so that I can see what we are doing. More to the point. So we've just done Sardegna. We're now off to the Nurbergring, the sprint track, which I'm not very good at. Again, we're in the GT4, so alas, the randomizer's picking a few tracks that I haven't got a lot of experience on. And again, we're on the racing hard tyres.
Are you good at any of them?
What?
Are you good at any of
them? No, I'm not good at any of them. So Joe's having a whinge at me because I'm not very good at any of the tracks. I'm all right at Brands Hatch.
Oh, really?
I am now. Required type change. There's no required type change, but you must run the hard tyres. Let's just change the event that one, and see how we go. Good evening, Seji. Good evening, David. Right, so I think I'm going to change my car, if I'm honest. Let's go back to the main window. Terry West agrees with Joe. Jack Kobe says, laugh out loud, go on, Joe. Ah, everybody's taking the mickey out of me. It's not fair. What car are we going to go? I might actually do the Sylvia Spec R because we did do quite a lot of running in the races recently in that one. Oh, what tyres are we? Racing hard tyres. That's right. I did say. Thank you for the apologies for the bumps, guys. And Sedgie's back from holiday. Or he's on his holidays. Are you on your holiday, Sedgie, now? Or are you back? Got 16 people in this one at the moment. Jack Kobe, Shumi, Gamer Dan, David, Richard Source, myself, Jack Fury, Danielle, Borky, GT Tom, RL250, Unfazed, Number One Pops, Hulky, Stiggy, and G-Dad. So quite a few people are running in this one. I'm hoping to get the qualifier at 21:35, I think, for this one. I just want to get out there and get a few laps in this one. So 21:35. I am going to hit the track whilst everybody's just sorting themselves out, and we'll come back to that in just a few minutes. So about 9 minutes, and then we'll be going. Whoa, there's a lot of smoke going on down the back of the field here. Hopefully it's just people doing hot dogs and donuts and whatever. It's looking pretty grey around here at the moment. Hopefully the weather will be a little bit better for the qualifying. So this is where we go right here. Hard on the brakes. Let's get turned in here. Through here. That's the tight one. Again, just trying to use all the track. The only problem with using all of the track at the moment is it is catching me out from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go through the pain to get quicker, and that's certainly where I am at the moment. Full attention to Joe while on holiday. No GT7. Oh, no chance. That's lots of time to study and get motivated. No, you're right though, it will be rest and relaxation. It's been a manic few months for the pair of us. It'd be nice to spend some time together. It'll actually be our first holiday away on our own without the girls since the girls were born. So first holiday and getting on for 30 years together. So you can just imagine how that's going to go. Lots of arguments. Jo will have had enough of me by the end of the first. Actually, I was going to say she'd have had enough of me by the end of the first day. She'll probably have had enough of me by the time we get off the plane. In fact, she'll probably stay on the plane and come back home. So Lauren will be staying at home looking after Coda for us. So he's not actually going into kennels on this occasion. So that will be nice. So Sedgie's just asking if anybody's a fan of road trips. Whoa! Went way too deep there. Yay. God, this car's all over the place. Looks like we might actually just be able to get into the quali in a moment, because there's quite a few people that are not on track, sort of trying to learn the track and stuff. So I think a lot of people are probably used to the track and the cars. Terry says the main difference between the two circuits is the sprint circuit uses the first chicane, and the Grand Prix circuit you use the second chicane. And then we got a little message from Sean in. Hi all. I can't read that, it's too long. Well, I'm trying to just get around here. Let me just get around this corner. And I'll just come in and we'll have a little look. We'll start the qualifying in a minute, I think. So Sean says, hi all, I'm wanting to get into some online racing on GT7, but don't want to spend a huge amount. Can the PS4 play online in this lobby, for instance, looking into possibly getting a PS3 to PS4 converter? Hope you're all well too. Terry, I think, is just about to, he said, hi Sean. Gamer Dan, permanent damage is on. Oh, we got heavy damage. Sean, you should be able to play on the PS4. We do have a few PS4 runners in here. So, yeah, should be able to. Heavy damage have we got on? Yes, we got heavy damage for this one. Heavy damage. So be warned, guys. Right. Okay. So 21:35. We're going to get this one underway. I was going to say converted for my GT drive force wheel. Doesn't the PS4 make it laggy? I'm not sure. I'm a bit uncertain about all this PS5, PS4 stuff. It seemed to be the people that were having trouble joining were on PS4s because they were getting this little connection issue. But I'm not so sure that's the case now, because I think that Danielle's been having some problems, but he's on PS5, I believe. And also there are a few people I've been racing that have been running on PS4s and they're not laggy at all. So I think it's okay, but I do think the PS4 is coming to end of life, and there's been a lot of talk lately that PD should remove support for the PS4. Whether that will happen or not, I'm not quite sure. We shall see. A lot of cars lined up on the edge of the track there. Mitchell, once you go GTWS, you'll know why we hate heavy damage. GTWS. What's GTWS? Again, Dan, don't see how the hardware has any bearing on the servers. I would agree. I would agree. Terry West is saying, no, I can change it to light damage if you want. Oh, the World Series. I haven't done any of the World Series stuff. Well, I'll leave it as heavy now, but I am in the process of removing all of the heavy damage from the system. As much as I like it, I know that a lot of people don't like it, and I have been removing it. I did go through a phase where just about everything was run with heavy damage, because my thinking on that is that in the real world, if you bump somebody, you get damage. So it's a bit more realistic. Also, it would stop people from just, crashing into people and causing issues. Unfortunately, and the experience tells us that that isn't the case. There we go. Right, so I think we're just about ready to go. So we're going to start the qualifying right now. Let's just make sure everybody is good to go. We've got Jack Kobe's in the V8 Vantage, RL250, Shumi, Gamer Dan, David, Richard Source, me, Jack Fury, Unfazed, Number One Pops, Hulky, Danielle, Borky, Stiggy, G-Dad, and GT Tom. I'm going to give the Silvia a go, and depending on how we get on with that, I might switch to the Aston Martin, but I've got the Aston Martin lined up for the GR3 races. So I fancy sort of trying some different cars tonight. So Terry, you agree with the heavy damage, as in it should be on or it shouldn't be on? I honestly thought that it would stop people from running into each other and make everybody be a little bit more careful. Unfortunately, it doesn't. I think I need somebody behind me to follow. Representative of real life. Yeah, I mean, I would like to make these lobbies as realistic as we could get them. That's why I often have, you know, dynamic weather. Not so that we get in rain all the time, but sometimes you'll get, like it is now, dull and overcast. Another time it will be sunny. Because you never know what the weather's going to be like here in the UK. So yeah, I'm all for it, but I've also got to go with the majority decision of the community, because as I've said a million times, oh, that was too deep. Yeah, I've said that a lot of times. These lobbies are community driven, not necessarily driven by me doing what I want. So we will do what's what. Right. Let's see what happens. This is the start of the proper lap. I'm going to try and brake a tad earlier. I haven't got anybody tucked up tight behind me, so I'm going to try braking a little bit earlier than I would normally do. We've also got the hard tyres on, so that also compensates for that. I want to try and open up some of these corners a little bit more. I've got a car now that I can quite happily rev right the way out. I did have my eye on a track day car, but it fell through. But I heard something very, very interesting today, that the DVLA are wanting to try and crack down on, let's just let that car go through, it's quicker than me. Want to crack down on modified cars more and more that are on the road. So, and I want my car to be able to drive it on the road and the track. So I am changing my thought process on that. Rather than getting a cheap car and then spending the money on modding it up, I've got my eye on something that's a little bit more expensive, but a little bit special. Whether it will come to fruition or not, I don't know. A few people have said that if I want to make it happen, it'll happen. I want to make it happen. I could be increasing my budget from sort of up to 10 grand to double that. And then keeping the car largely as it is. Or at least with minor mods on it, rather than massive amounts of mods that I was considering doing. I've heard about those cameras, Reese. Trying to stop all the street racing and stuff that's going on. And obviously if you are at lights and you take off really, really quickly, it's borderline driving without due care and attention, dangerous driving and all sorts of stuff like that. So I think they're really, really, really trying to knuckle down on people at the moment. And I know Germany in particular now are really, really cracking down on modified cars. They basically want manufacturer spec cars only on their roads. So yeah, I've almost definitely decided to go a very, very, very different route. Oh, I've gone a very different route through that corner too. It would be to buy a car that I've always wanted and never really felt I could justify. Oh! See, Reese is hoping to get the what? W204 C6.3. What's one of those, Reese? What is one of those? AMG. Whoa. Mercedes C63. Wow. Ooh. Right. Okay. Let's get into this one. I'm still sitting in the hot hatch area at the moment. The world's gone control freak, absolutely. I mean, the governments are just wanting to take over more and more and more and more and more at the moment, I'm sure of it. They don't want us using cash so that they can track digitally what we're earning and what we're spending. They want us to have stock vehicles, no modifiers and stuff like that. Just so much going on in the world right now. Give me the 80s. It was so easy back in the 80s. The cars were simple. We used to modify them without any worries. Now it's all just so difficult. Can't do this, can't do that, can't do the other. And then of course if you do make a mod, you're going to get to the point where DVLA, of course, because they'll have so many requests coming in, they'll start charging you 50 quid per mod change on your car. That'll be the next thing. There's no talk about charging, it's just notifying, but you just know if they've got several thousand mod requests coming in every month and somebody's got to process them, the taxpayer's going to have to pay for that person to sit there and process them, and that's basically going to be to say, oh look, I've changed my exhaust, thank you, that'll be 50 quid. Oh look, I'll put a new induction system on, oh thank you, that'll be another 50 quid. Mr. Cynical Morgan's out this evening. And I learnt something really interesting. When I was buying this modded car, I was talking to an insurance broker who was really informative. And how many of you have put a bumper sticker on your car? It's a modification. It can invalidate your insurance if you haven't told your insurance company that you've got a sticker on your car. Yes, it's gone that stupid. Oh dear. Who was that behind me? Danielle. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Let's just let him through. That was naughty. Sorry, my friend. G-Dad going through. Crikey. I'm so slow tonight. So slow. It's like I've got my granddad's slippers on. Renault Clio 182, that's what we call a hot hatch. I think Jack Kobe's dad's just bought a Clio. That they V6, I think, that they're turning into their new track day car to replace the MX-5. Remap, you'd have to declare it. It's a modification. If you have an accident and they go in and they check your car over and they find that you've remapped it, potentially not insured. And they're talking about a fine and 9 points for not declaring mods. 9 points? Come on. Have they been listening to me on my channel and my new point system for things? I mean, it's just, well, I can't see it happening if I'm perfectly honest. I'm hoping it's just somebody who's putting the feelers out there and that are going to come up with a sensible solution that says, no, this is crazy. Terry got an SP50 in for my company and they said that didn't affect the policy. Yeah, it was a sticker on the bumper that got me. That was like, you gotta be joking. Can't catch these guys in front. Look at the three of them right there together. Just dicing for position. Oh, I've gone too deep. How many times am I going to say that tonight? Way too deep into that corner. Right, slow down a bit earlier, get it rotated, get on the power earlier, carry the power through and out the corner. Oh, and I powered too early there, nearly dropped it. Oh, Drag Fury's off. This is now becoming a five-way battle. For once, I've actually got a decent run out of that corner. Thankfully I didn't hit Danielle. How on earth I didn't run into the back of him there, I don't know. Pull on the brakes and first gear, bouncing off the rev limiter to try and get that slowed down. Oh, ninth. Oh, tough racing tonight. Tough racing. Gamer Dan winning again. Oh my word. Come on, guys, we got to try and change the order. Unfazed, one place better in that one, second place, and Richard Source up to third. Sean, they've got everyone to get electric cars with free yearly tax. Now all of a sudden every car is taxed again. Money spinning, and it does my head in. Being checked after an accident, they will not pay out. Yeah, everybody knows this. I mean, they've done it time again. They reduced the tax to £20 a year for the road fund licence, so everybody went out and changed their cars, and suddenly it's like, oh, we're losing too much money, we better put the tax up. Oh, let's get everybody into electrics so we won't charge any road fund licence. Oh crikey, there's too many people buying electrics, we better put some tax on it. It's all just a game, all just a game. And the other thing that was really interesting in this video I was watching about this guy that was going through this communication about these modifiers, assuming it wasn't an April Fool, of course, was they don't want you modifying your car because they want to keep it, you know, standard and safe and secure and everything else. Well, that's fine. What about the roads? Keep them to a decent standard. Keep them safe, etc. Oh yeah, what goes around comes around. So, Gamer Dan was your winner in the Cayman. Porsche looking pretty good today with a 133.3 and the fastest lap. The only one in the 133s by the looks of that. Unfazed as his head stepped up one place. He's in second, so he's moving up these steps. Should be on the top step in the next one, I hope, with a 134.1. Richard Sauce has joined the top three in third with a 134.3. And then we've got Diggy just off the podiums in fourth, David fifth, Jack Kobe in sixth, RL250 seventh, Danielle in eighth. I managed to get ninth, Shumi 10th, Hulky 11th, Drak Fury in 12th, Borky 13th, and GT Tom 14th, with number one Pops still running, and G-Dad with a DNF in this one. Your top three, Gamer Dan, Unfazed, and Richard Sauce. So who is going to knock Gamer Dan off of our top step this evening? That's 2 out of 2 for Gamer Dan. He's on fire tonight. But now we step it up. Now we step it up. We are heading off to Le Mans in the GR3s. We're going to be leaving those GR4 cars behind. Now, bearing in mind, we are on custom weather for this one. Bear in mind, looking at the screen, you might want to check your tyres for this one, boys and girls. Check your tyres and make sure that you are prepared. Jack Kobe's 2-litre BMW's £20 tax somehow. Yeah. All right. There's all sorts. I've stirred up a whole load in the chat at the moment. There's so much going through. I can't keep up with it. What are we going to do? I said we're going to go Vantage, didn't I? And we need racing mediums and racing hard tyres for this one. So I'm going to go racing. Actually, I'm going to go racing hard to start with. So for this one, guys, I'm just going to go back across to the randomizer window. We're at Le Mans GR3, circuit to the south, full course with the chicanes. We're in the Group 3 cars. We got 5 times tyre and 5 times fuel. Mechanical damage should now be light, but the required tyres are racing medium and racing hard. Regardless of what happens with the weather, in inverted commas, You will still need to run the racing medium and the racing hard tyres in this one. You will need to run both. We've got a little bit of a change in cars here, obviously because we're GR3s, but we've got Jack Kobe's jumped into the Corvette. RL250 is in the Ford Spec 2. Shumi is in the Alpha. Dan's in the Spec 2. Richard Source is in the Mercedes. I'm in the Vantage, but I was wondering whether to go with the Spec 2 because of the long straights. Track Fury's in the Beetle. Pokey's in the Hurricane. Danielle's in the Subaru BRZ, I think that is. Borky is in the 911. G-Dad's in the Ford. GT Tom is in the Mercedes. And yeah, a little bit of a mix of cars again, which is quite nice. Just waiting on David and Unfazed at the moment. And we're still sitting at 16 runners at the moment for this one. I am going to go for the qualifier at 2200. That gives me a minute or two on track. So let me just get out there and see what this one is like. Oh, before I do that, actually, let's just exit out of there. Good thinking, good thinking, good thinking. What have I got as far as... This is just practice and race. There is no qualifier on this one. That was a good point. 22... 22.05. No quali. Right, let's get out on there. Oh, suddenly this car's so much quicker. It's surprising the step up from GR4s to GR3s, how much quicker they are. Whoa. I can't do that. It's just wanting to explore the track limits on this one. Have I got it wrong in the what did I say in the Discord? I could have got it wrong. No, circuit to the south and then Monza. So we're here and then we're going to Monza. We're doing both. I might have gotten round the wrong way on Faced, I'll give you that. So we did two GR4s, two GR3s, and then I think we're heading off a GR2 race. But don't quote me on that. Oh, that's way off. Oh, 1 second for going that deep. What time did I say we were going to start? 22:05, I think I said. Just so I can get... Just want to get a little bit of a run in this. Whoa. Boy, oh boy. I've forgotten how much I hate GR3 cars on racing hard tyres. I could I can just about handle GR3 cars on racing soft tyres now. Racing hard tyres catch me out all the time. We should go for 200. That was too early. Oh, look at that, 2.5 seconds of limits. I did get really frustrated at the Le Mans recently in a race that I was doing, so I kept getting track limits through the chicanes. And I thought, I'm not cutting the chicane, I'm not cutting the chicane. And other people were jumping across the curbs, and I'm thinking, how are they going not getting track limits when I am? And what I didn't realise is you can't go over the dotted line in this race when you've got the chicanes on, and that's where I was picking up the limit issues, and I've got to get back to doing that. Especially some areas you can go over, other areas you can't. No, Drac, it's not. When you come down to the chicanes, you've got to stay in basically the two middle lanes, as it were. That's how I think about it. You can't use the thick white line on the outside of the track. At least that is my experience. And as you saw there, I went wide into the chicanes and picked up a thumping great penalty for the privilege. Same with this one, you can't go over that white line there, otherwise you'll get a penalty. There's some really nasty track limits around this track. It's a bit like Red Bull Ring in some respects. Or maybe on the outer ones it's putting a wheel over the white line. Maybe that's what I'm doing. But the only way I could not get a track limit was by keeping my car right in the two sort of like middle lanes, as it were. Or are we going to go nighttime and rain? I hope not. I might have to change the parameters of this race, because we know that nighttime and rain is... Well, it was nighttime rain and boost that we had in the last one. And it was the boost that was the main issue. So yeah, what I was doing is I was coming down into this chicane here, and if I'm over this line like this, it was giving me a penalty. So I'm actually having to keep it back over where Schumi is to avoid the penalty. Whoa. And then you can cut these curbs. Apparently. Good evening, Jonesy. How are you, my friend? Are you working this evening or are you off? Ugh. Doing circuits to the warehouse on that forklift. Right, let's look at getting into this one. Jonesy's on early, so he's just got in. Right, we've got 16 in the room for this one. We've got RL250, Shumi, Game It Down, David, Richard Source, myself, Drat Fury, Unfazed, Jonesy, Number One, Hulky, Danielle, Borky, Stiggy, G-Dad, and GT Tom. It looks like we have lost Jack Kobe. Oh, looks like we've lost Mr. Kobe for this one. Don't know quite who's jumped in. We're all regular guys. But anyway, let's get this one on the way. How many people are actually waiting to race? As in, should we be setting up another lobby? Be interesting to know how many people are out there that are wanting to race. So Ryan's waiting. Speedy's waiting. Looks like Jack is now waiting. I know that Track Fury is often up for don't like the look of that track. Track Fury is often up for doing a lobby. Well, just a little bit quiet at the moment because we've got all sorts kicking off at the moment. I didn't change the day of time, or the time of day even. Danielle with a half second penalty. Gonna have to watch for the braking zone into his first corner. His first chicane even. Looking for the little steward's hut on the left hand, or the marshal's hut on the left hand side. Just after the 200. Get that slowed down. Oh, Hulky's exiting left there. Got a run on Danielle at the moment. We both went to the same side there. I thought Danielle was going to hold his racing line there. We're just tucking behind. Okay, 11th at the moment. What is this weather going to do? Just concentrating, thinking at the moment, when's the weather going to come? Do we jump onto the other tyres now? Do we stay on these tyres and just have the others towards the end of the race? Is the weather going to stay until the end of the race? Oh, how we got a half second again? Let's just see what other people are going to do. Stiggy's just served his penalty. That's going to give me a run on Stiggy, but I have got my own penalty to serve. Is anybody coming in? Looks like most people are going around. So I think we're going to need to do the same. Oh, that could have been a limit as well, possibly. Yes, it was. That was a mistake on my part. Just cut that chicane a little bit too tight. I nearly dropped that under acceleration. How on earth Jonesy stayed out of the back of my car, I do not know, with me getting it all out of shape. Backing up the penalties now. 2 seconds now. Do you know, the video I was watching says use all the track, use all the track, use all the track, and the more I use the track, the more track limit penalties I'm getting. It's just like so I'm saving a few tenths here and a few tenths there. Oh, that was rubbish. A few tenths here and a few tenths there, but then I'm just losing all in track limits. Where's Stiggy? He's just there. It's coming side by side with me. I am going to have the inside line here, but I've just got to give him some room on the inside. Braking as late as I dared for that one. Another one. These limits are doing my head in. How many more track limits can I pick up in this race? Sitting on 2.5 at the moment. Now, where on earth am I getting these track limit penalties from? It seems to be every corner I go around I'm picking up a penalty. It's ridiculous. My word, we went through a couple of corners without getting a penalty. Well, 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 well. Wonders will never cease. Right, those two should have got a penalty for that. Keep at least one wheel in on the white line now, but in doing that, that's just enabled Borky to come right back at me and to get in front. We're going to need to continue to do that and keep this clean, because the track limits are hurting me far, far, far too much. Ah. Just trying to slow down a little bit earlier whilst behind these two guys. Caught my braking out there whilst they were, whilst I was in the slipstream. Just caught me out slightly. Thankfully that time I remembered. Richard pulling off to serve his penalty. Thank you, Richard. Much obliged. Thank you for that. Right, what is this weather doing? Oh, I've gone out too wide. What tyres are people jumping onto? I wonder. I wonder. Is it going to be full wets? Is it going to be inters? What is this going to result in? Good evening, RL. Oh, number one Pops has gone full wets. What's other people done? I wonder. Whoa, that's wet. Borderline wet tyres now. Oh, a huge slide into there. And through there. Come on, just get the power down. Oh, where's Gamey Dan going? I think he's on slicks. Rel's got a great run through there just while I was trying to get round the back of Gamer down there. Oh, is Gamer down going to be knocked off that top step, I wonder, in this one? Whoa. Just need to slow down a little bit earlier. RL getting it really twitchy under power. Unfazed has messed up his tyres. He's gone back to the pits. Still quite a bit of weather around. A penalty served. Searching for a slightly drier line on the track, if there is one. There doesn't really seem to be one at the moment. The rain does continue to keep falling. Come on, just trying to chase down RL at the moment. Still got a very wet track at the minute. Managed to close up a little bit. It's all about getting this power down now. Don't know what tyres RL's on. Right, where do we turn for this one? Brake early, make sure we don't get a penalty. Oh, has that just snuck over the line? It may well have done. It could well have snuck over the line. Hope it didn't. What's the rain gauge looking like? We're midway at the moment. We're still quite high on inters. 7 to Stiggy up front. Quite some way to go. Okay, this last lap is going to be horrendous. Oh, what do we do? Big decision time. What do you do? What to do? What to do? Still very much intermediate tyres. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Come on, slow down, car. It's still intermediate tyres. You can see the rain pouring off the back of those cars up front. Sorry guys, I'm really concentrating at the moment. Aye, aye, aye. Whoa, it's still very, very, very wet. Oh. Come on boys, get these tyres on. This is going to be tough now. This is going to be really, really difficult. This is going to be a... Whoever can master a drying track on slick tyres. Well, that wasn't good. We're going to get a penalty for going across there, no doubt. The problem is, boys and girls, is there is a requirement to run the both compounds of tyres, even in a wet race. So you either take a 1 minute penalty or you try and get yourself around this track. It's all about trying to stay in the groove now. So we could have stayed out, but we would have had a 1 minute penalty to serve. The big question is, would it have been better to stay out and take the minute, or take the gamble on the tyres? How many people forgot? There was a lot of people came in. That's why a lot of us came in for tyres, because we didn't want to take that full minute. Still a little bit of moisture on the track, so I'm going to brake nice and early for this one. Using the gears too. I'm just going to take it easy on the corners. And I'm going to keep one eye on that rain gauge. Well, it's not a rain gauge, it's the the water on the track. So at the moment we're still finding moisture. We're 10 seconds from Hulky. How many others are gonna fly off? At the moment this track is definitely drying out. There's a definite dry line and I just want to stay in it. Definitely got some moisture on the track. We definitely want to stay away from it. Hulky 12 seconds now. Just can we bring this home in 7th? Yellow flags are out. You can see the drying line now. Just take it easy. It's number one, he's 4 seconds down the road. It's a shame I had that spin coming out of the pits. That has cost me big time. Thankfully I didn't get a penalty for crossing the line, but it did still cost me a lot of time getting out of the pits. That's cost me what, maybe 1-2 places. Oh, nearly again. But, I got 6th. Jonesy dropped down. Schumi with a blinding race. I didn't think Schumi had pitted. Wow, he got the strategy spot on. Wicked. So definitely it was the right call to come in. If we hadn't come in, getting the minute penalty would have dropped us down quite significantly, I think. On that one, I'd have probably been down in 9th or 10th, maybe more. By the time you've taken out the time for the stop. But kudos to Schumi. 14 seconds ahead of David in 2nd and half a minute ahead of Drac Fury. So Schumi was 3 on mediums, 2 on inters and 1 on hard. Unfortunately I did it the other way around. I started off with the hards, went on to the mediums at the end, so I got that round the wrong way. But you never quite know where and how fast that rain is going to fall. Gamer Dan got caught out big time, I think, with the rain. Looks like Unfazed also jumped out of that one as well. But Schumi was your winner, and David 14, nearly 15 seconds behind. Drac Fury in 3rd, Hulky 4th. Number 1 Pops in 5th. I got 6th, which I'm really pleased with. Jonesy unfortunately dropped down to 7th after taking that 1 minute penalty. Gamer Dan in 8th, Stiggy in 9th, RL 250 in 10th. We've still got GT Tom and Borky running, and then some of the DNFs in that one. G-Dad, Danielle, Unfazed and Richard saw some big names going out there. Wow. Gamer Dan tried only hards and mediums. You're never going to do that in that rain. Never going to do that in that rain. Oh my word. So we made up some good positions there. I enjoyed that race. That was such good fun. That was such good fun. All about strategy in that one. So top three again. Shumi, David and Drac Fury. Congratulations to the three of you. Right. Where are we off to next? Edit event settings. Did I have the Monza one? Yes. Number 27, I believe. Let's just check the randomizer very, very quickly. Make sure I've got the right one. So we're at Monza. Full course. GR3 cars. Let's just check the parameters. 5. We got 20 and 8 on the tyre and the fuel. So tyres are a consideration here. We are on racing soft and racing medium tyres, and we need to run both compounds. Oh, can't actually load that one up at the moment, but both compounds in this one, guys. Terry West wants me to do this in a Ferrari. Nah, not tonight. Jonesy from near last to 7th due to penalty isn't a bad result. I tell you what, mate, if you'd pitted, you'd have been a few places higher. So well done, kudos. Well done, well done, well done. Right, so what are we looking at for this one? We're looking at racing soft and racing medium. Oh, just want to check on something actually. So I'm just going to get out on the racing soft, and we are back into quali for this one. So we'll start the qualifier on this one at 22. What should we say? 22:45. That just gives us 6 minutes. Gives us 6 minutes to just get a little bit of running in. We'll pop the radar on. It never rains in Italy, so hopefully we'll be good. Excuse me, I've got a cough again. Sorry about that. That little mute button is worth its weight in gold today. Oh. Mr. Kobe playing Ghost Kart. Gives me an opportunity to study where he's braking and turning. I think I broke a tad earlier than he did there, but he's carrying more speed through that corner than me. Right, we're about to start our qualifying lap, so I need to be a little bit careful. I'm assuming that Jack's going to go away from me, so I'm not going to worry too much the fact that we're quite close at the moment. As you can see, he got great speed off that corner. Much more than me. He's hugging his curb a bit better than I am too. Oh, screen. Sorry. I'm doing it again. No, it's not quali. I just realised that, so I'm getting the benefit of slip. I don't know what I'm doing tonight, guys. When I get into this mode where I'm really trying hard at the racing, and I ignore the stream, everything goes wrong. Truth is, I didn't want you seeing how I was doing. Chasing down Mr. Kobe. Oh, what a shame this isn't a quali. What a shame this isn't a qualifier. Now, has Jack Kobe been going slow, or was he going for it? I got a funny feeling he was probably sandbagging. Right, well, where are we? 22:45. A couple of minutes, just under 2 minutes, and then we'll get going. Sorry, Terry. Screen. We can't see. Oh dear. I'm sorry, guys. Jack Kobe. Yes, that helped a lot. Were you going for it, or were you going slow? It always helps when you allow people to follow you like that. And I do appreciate it when you faster guys do that for us slower guys. It really, I find it really helps. I just never know whether you're sandbagging or whether you're going for it. I thought I was on the ragged edge there, but it definitely helped. And you're braking where I'm braking and similar sort of lines, so I feel a lot more confident with that. But I appreciate it when people do that. I want to do a little bit more of this as well, of when I can get consistent, picking up some of the middle runners and the slower runners and have them follow me around. Come off the brake earlier, not brake later. Okay. So brake at the same point, but come off the brake earlier. Okay. Good tip. Good tip. Right. I think we should get into this one. Who have we got? Jack Kobe is back in. RL250, Shumi, Gamer Dan, David, Mitchell Morgan, that's me. Track Fury, Unfazed, Jonesy, Number One Pops, Hulky, Speedy's in with the sponsor on his car that I mentioned earlier on. Views on the side of the car. The McLaren, it's his new livery and a new sponsor that he's got for his channel. We didn't see that earlier on when I was talking about that, but he is in here, so watch for that one. Borky, Stiggy, G-Dad and GT Tom, they are your runners. Let's get into this one and see if we could just put into practice then what Jack Kobe just showed me, and also braking hard at those points but coming off the brake earlier but without overrunning the corner. That's no mean feat. We shall see. I must admit, there's a few tracks that I've been working on and that I know where I struggle are those that I don't. Like the Sardegna B that we did earlier on, I don't know that track and really struggle at it. Monza is a track that I like, so I don't normally do too badly here if I don't spin it. But I've got to get to grips with all of the tracks in the game. There's no point having one or two that you're okay at. You've got to be okay at them all and really good at a few others. Didn't get on the brake, sorry, on the accelerator early enough there. almost got like a dab, hold it for, it feels like a second, probably less than that, and then just trail brake off as you go to the apex, and then get on the power on the apex. So oh, it didn't work. Might be something I'll need to practice a little bit more offline when I'm not streaming, and I can concentrate more on what I'm doing. I mean, other than the little accidents that I have, the spins and the silly late braking, I am starting to believe that I can race and stream at the same time. I'm feeling like that 50-50 balance is coming at long last. Where I'm sort of streaming and watching what's going on and looking at the chat and jibber jabbering, and also racing at the same time, thinking about where I'm going to turn, brake, get the power down, etc, etc. And not quite so many spins in these GR3 cars as well. It's a bit slow through there. I think I could do that quicker. Oh, just off onto the Astro there. I'm not quite sure who's behind me. If you're catching me, whoever's behind me, and you want me to get out of the way, flash your lights, because I've just wasted this this lap. So just get your lights blaring at me and I'll move out of the way. If not, I'm going to continue to try and set a time. Looks such a long way away in that mirror. Actually so very close. I'm still a country mile away. Shumi's on a 148.3 and I'm in a 150.9, which is still 3 seconds away from where I need to be. And we're on the OP tyres. We did have an error in that last one though. Still got on the Astro a bit there, or lost it on the way in. That's dead, that's gone. Whoa, get off there. Looks like I might have connected with somebody. I apologise for that. I couldn't get it slowed down mid-accident. Damage on the front showing that we did actually hit each other. Alright, let's go into the... Got a couple of minutes to finish this one up, so we'll have a look at the cars. So we've got Shumi is in the Honda GT500, I think that is, in the white livery. Gamer Dan in the 911 with respect blazoned all over the front and the back. A little bit of a knock through there. Then we've got Unfazed is also in a 911 in the Red Bull, the black and gold car. Jack Kobe is in the black and yellow McLaren, I think that is, or is it silver actually? Black and silver with the red trim, which looks rather nice. We've got Gamer Dan in the Tiger. Looks like a Tiger, that one. We'll call that the Tiger car. Jonesy is in the Ford GT in the classic 66 colours. Jack Fury's in his beloved Beetle. He really knows how to run that in the Mars livery, this one. So that's just made me hungry. RL250 in the 911. David is in a Ford GT. Or is that a McLaren? Oh, it's a McLaren, I think. In the 04 colours, I think. Stig is in the Fina Ferrari. Number 1 Pops is in the AMG, the grey and lime coloured one. Hulky is in, can't see that for the moment, excuse me, the blue and sort of pinky coloured car. What car is that? That's a Huracan, isn't it? That's a Lamborghini Huracan. I'm in the pits at the moment in the Aston Martin. Borky is in the 911 as well, red and black car. Speedy, just catching him at the end in the other Huracan, I believe. Right, okay. Joe, get some Mars on the next Tesco shop. The problem is, Drat Fury, is I'm the one who does the Tesco shop. Game it down, laugh at it, me who clipped you, no worries, unavoidable. You're the one who went across the front of me. Yeah, I tried to get off or stop it before the curb, and just a clip. Nothing you could do there. That was all on me. Right, where are we? We qualified in 5th on that one. Ah, it's a reverse grid, so that's not quite as good as I thought. Not quite as good as I thought. Let's get this one underway. We'll see how we go. Right. Good luck, guys. Usual rules, please. If you do bump somebody off, please just give the place back and apologise in the chat afterwards. I'll apologise verbally on screen. If you want my attention in the chat, because it is going through pretty quickly, please put at PlayStation Racer in the little chat window there. Oh, Drat Fury, that's what Joe does. She buys too many yummies. If I go, the bill's half what it is when Joe goes shopping. Bother. I forgot to change the tyres. Schnorbits. That's a problem. Whoa! Sorry, Porky. Ay, ay, ay. I hit Borky and then I thought he was coming back on the track. I was trying to get out of the way, and unfortunately somebody came around the corner and caught me as well while we were both recovering. And that was very, very messy from my point of view. Very messy on my part. I'm sorry, guys. What I might actually do is rerun this one after the race, because I caused complete chaos there. In fact, let's just come out that one and we'll spectate it, because that was terrible on my part. I'm really, really sorry. Really sorry. So where are we? Speedy is in the lead at the moment in the new livery he's got. This is the new livery with his new sponsor. He's got Move Over on the front bumper, and he's got Speedy B on the back and Views down the side. Now, behind there is a right old battle going on. Let's just join the back of this one. So we're on board with RO250 in 6. We've got Gamer Dan in front, then Jack Fury, then Jack Kobe, and G-Dad at the front of this. This is a brilliant little battle that's going on here between these 4 cars. RO250's got a run on Jack Fury. That could be slip. Oh, he's gone to the right, he's gone to the left. Jack Fury moves to the middle just to block. The single defensive move, then back onto his line. I think that was all legal and good. Just caught RL out a little bit there. He's got a slipstream on Jack Fury now. Jack has made his move. All he can do now is to move back once more to take the racing line. He's taken the inside line. That's going to give RTL 250 a run on the inside. I think RL should get that one done. He does. Oh, they're all piling into the pits. Oh, we've got a mix of soft and medium tyres. Speedy on the soft, Jack on the medium, G-Dad on the medium, Gamer Dan on the soft, RL 250 on the soft. They're all in. They're all in. I think the fuel probably caught people out on that one. So they're all in to change the tyres. Might actually rerun this one and see what happens with the strategy. As they all come out, probably all going to be in roughly the same order. Yeah. Jack Fury's got a run on RO250, but he can't cross the white line. If he crosses the white line, he's going to be in trouble. Then he jinks out. Oh, he's gone really deep, really deep into the chicane, the first corner. He gets reset. That's going to set him right down the order. Dirty tyres into the bargain. Let's just jump forward. We'll leave Drac to recover. We're on board with GT Tom right now, chasing down G-Dad. On board with G-Dad, chasing down RL250. RL250 chasing down Jack Kobe, Gamer Dan and Speedy. These are your top 3 at the moment. On board with Kobe. Oh, there's a big bollard going across the track there. Gamer Dan just manages to miss that, as did Kobe. I don't even know whether Kobe can see that. No, Speedy's off the track. Oh no, Speedy was going so well. So well. He's still in it. He's still right there. He's now got the opportunity to ghost Jack Kobe. Although RL250 is chasing down hard. So we've got a 4-way battle for the lead here. Gamer Dan out front. Jack Kobe second. Speedy third. And RL250 in fourth. Speedy just going a little bit deep again. RL250 couldn't capitalise on that one. Oh, looks like he just managed to get up the inside of Speedy through there. I don't think they touched, but it was jolly close as they exited. RL250 had a monstrous exit. Speedy braking on 100. Can he go around the outside? Not just yet. RL, that Porsche looks really planted around here. It looks really smooth. So let's just jump forwards. We'll go on board with Jack Kobe chasing down Dan. He feigns whatever the word is I'm looking for. A look on the inside. Gamer Dan gets it really bouncy over the curbs, and Jack Kobe couldn't quite capitalise on that, but he's well positioned now, just 0.3 of a second behind. RL 3 seconds behind these two. Kobe taking another look up the inside, drops back in, needing to get a good exit off these curbs. Difficult to overtake into this next corner. The barrier still sitting in the middle of the track there. Is there an opportunity to go up the inside of this? This will be a real dive bomb. No, he tucks back in. Now there's an opportunity on the power early. Get the slipstream up through the gears. Third, up into fourth, up into fifth now. He's closing. This is going to be point 2. Does he get a run on the inside? He has got slip. He goes for the inside, but no, he has to think better of it. He comes back out of that, but Gamer Dan now knows where Kobe could make a move, but Kobe could make a move here. He's got a great exit. He's got a lovely slipstream. He's right on the back. He goes for the outside. Gamer down. They're going to be side by side through here. Who is going to be the last of the late breakers? It looks like Gamer Down has got that done. Jack Kobe's still there. He's showing us in the lead on the outside. Gamer Down leaving a nice bit of room on the outside. Almost a little bump there as they came off the corner. Jack Kobe is there. Gamer Down moving over just to try and get a bit of slipstream as they go to the line. Who is it going to be? He pulls out. Is it too late? Is it a bit... Oh. Just diving up the inside. We're on board with RL to see this one at the moment. It looks like Gamer Down has got that move made. What a move into the chicane. Jack Kobe's got a run around the outside here. What a race this is. Two of our top runners this evening. Oh, Gamer Down's gone a little bit wide. That's letting Jack Kobe through on the inside. But Dan's got the inside line for this one. Jack Kobe has to just slot in behind. Gamer Down really working hard. Oh, he hits the barrier and jumps in the air. Oh my word, I was not expecting that. Was Gamer Down trying to push the barrier across in front of Jack Kobe, I wonder? Instead, Gamer Down all four wheels off the ground there. Jack Kobe would have seen that. He's got a great run on Dan here. Dan is going to have to go defensive. He's going to have to stay on the inside. Can Jack Kobe get around the outside? Not on this one. Oh, they both go deep. Oh, they both go deep. Gamer Down, he's backing off. Oh, Jack Kobe, a nice little bump to say, come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go. That's let RL 250 in. Jack Kobe could have gone for that, but I think he's respecting the race that was on there and how that was going. RL 250 and Gamer Down having a drag to the line now. I think Gamer Down is going to get that. Kobe pushing RL 250 over the line, but it is going to be Gamer Down, RL 250, Jack Kobe are your three. Speedy with a brilliant, well-deserved fourth. He was leading for the longest time. What a race. What a race up front. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. I think that was the last of the scheduled races. We'll then go to the Nords in Tokyo. So one of the things I am going to do, if it's okay with you, is I'd like to rerun that one. Can I just get a thumbs up in the chat if you're happy for me to rerun that? I completely wrecked a lot of people's races with a bump, and then I thought that the car was coming back across. I was on the racing line, people ran into the back, and I completely messed that up for a lot of people. So I'd like to rerun that. I'm just going to apologise in the YouTube chat. Can't actually ask that in the game at the moment. Looks like we might have a few people that's still running. Oh no, we have actually finished. But what a race. I mean, that was a brilliant race up the front there. I'm going to save the replay of that. It was absolutely wonderful. So Gamer Dan was first, RL 250 second. Jack Kobe was pushing the pair of them over the line at the end to get third. Speedy with a brilliant fourth place. I mean, he was really going for it out front. Smallest little error dropped him back to fourth, but really good going. G-Dad in fifth, number one Pop 6, Jack Fury in seventh. Ugh, mixing my words up now. Shumi with the fastest lap on a 1:49.0, and I think Shumi I might have caused problems in that big bump. Unfazed in ninth. David, I think I caused problems for in 10th. GT Tom was involved, I think, as well in 11th. Jonesy back in 12th, he could have been involved too. Stiggy in 13th, Borky in 14th, Hulky 15th, and I DNF'd on that one purely because of the mayhem that I caused at the very beginning. Gamer Dan was your winner, RL250, and Jack Kobe in third. Jack Fury, happy to rerun that, but babe just woke up. Be right back. Not a problem, Jack Fury. Let us know when you are back. Gamer Dan's thumbs up. Terry West is a yes. So I think what we'll do is we will rerun that one. We will just wait a few moments while Drac comes back. Just having a little think. Just having a little think here. This could be quite interesting. This could be very interesting. Where are we? We got Jack Kobe. We've got RL250. Oh no, don't. I want to go into there. That's where I want to go. Let's get that right. So I've got Gamer Dan, RL250. We've got Jack Kobe, Speedy. We've got G-Dad. We've got number one, Drac, Shumi. Where else are we going? So we got Unfazed, David, GT Tom, Jonesy. Bear with me a second, guys. Stig, Borky, Hulky, and me. And as I say that, my pen run down. Right, okay. G-Dad's not going to run it. That's a shame. That is a shame. You sure I can't change your mind, G-Dad? Unfazed got pushed off badly, but oh well. Unfazed, it could well have been the issue that I had. I caused real mayhem in that one. Not only did I get into somebody and cause them to go off in the gravel, as they came back on, I didn't want to hit them a second time, so I lifted. As I lifted, I looked in the rear view mirror. There were cars coming around behind me that just hit me, and I think then there was just a snowball effect, and I just caused complete mayhem behind me. Oh, G-Dad didn't like that one bit. After this one, G-Dad, we're doing the Nords in the GR2s, and then the Tokyo Mab one in the GR3s, I think. I can't remember what we said we were going to do now. Yeah, the GR3s. So we just got the 2 wind down races after this one. But I just felt I ought to give the opportunity to rerun this because of the grief that I caused. Right, where's Gamer Dan? So Gamer Dan, RL250. RL's not in. Then we've got Jack Kobe. I'm going to be right at the back because of the grief I caused. Unfazed is 4th. No, it's not. Speedy's 4th. So Speedy. Let me just come out of there. Let's just apply those. Pick up a few more cars. We've got 15 to 16. Let's just try going back in there against the starting grid. So we got Gamer Dan. Is RL250 in? Yes, he is. We move RL250 into there. Then we got Jack Kobe. Then we got Speedy. G-Dad, I think, is not running. Then so we're going to go number 1 Pops after Speedy. Drac Fury next. Looks like I haven't got Drac in there. So number 1. unfazed. Then we got David after unfazed. It might not be exactly right. GT Tom, I'm just trying to get these roughly where we are. After David, and then Jonesy, then Stiggy, Porky, me. So apply that. We've got 16 out of 16. Came down to right. Who's at the back? Hokey. Okay, I think that would be fine. Actually, we'll go with that. We will go with that. Right. One of the things I do want to do is that's what I want to go for. Right. They're going to go for the race at 23:15. So just over a minute or so, and we'll get that one underway. Oh, again, I'm really sorry for the crash incident. So for the crashes that I caused. I'm going to cough again. Bear me a second. Oh dear, dear, dear. Mitch, did you need to say you need to change your tyres? Do I need to change? I think I've changed them. Yeah, I think I'm good. So just under a minute, and we'll get this one going. Yeah, I caused complete mayhem in that one. Not happy with myself for seeing I don't know what it is. I'm dreading getting back into the daily races. I just feel as if my racing is just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse at the moment. What? Yeah, I have one or two really good races. I think, yes, got this, getting back into it, and then all of a sudden, boom, it all goes wrong. Or Jack Kobe's in the Viper. Jack, no, we're not doing a reverse grid on this one. Right, 1:15 I said, let's get this one going. Hopefully everybody's got their tyres and that's sorted out. So we need to do racing soft and racing medium. The Viper's good if you can control it. I suspect that Jack has got bags of car control for that car. Could be a good one to watch. Right, here we go. Reverse grid. I'm going to concentrate. I don't want to mess this one up again. Ugh. Jones is off, going 3 wide through this one, ahead of me. Just get up on the inside of GT Tom there. David, a little bit defensive at the moment. Just tuck in behind David. Trying to do what Jack Kobe told me. Brake hard and then just lift off earlier. That's given me a run on that car. Got to watch for the braking zone here. Hard on the brakes, get that turned in. It's got a bit of a slipstream on Borky at the moment. Looks like we've got everybody piling in the pits this time. So no advantage. This time looks like everybody's on the medium jumping in. Oh no, we've got a couple that have gone round. Gamer Dan, Borky, David look like they've gone round. Just watching that fuel come up. Just take a tad extra just to try and get us, make sure we got enough to the end. Right, we come out behind Stiggy in 9th. And a few of those boys went around. So it'd be interesting to see what strategies are going to play out towards the end of this race. So I've got Stiggy in front of me 1 second down the line, down the road even. And then we've got, looks like a little gaggle of 3 cars ahead of him or her. Oh, I just left my braking a bit too late there. A little bit slow through there, 1.2 now, drop back out of the slipstream to Stiggy, although there's one heck of a battle going on in front of Stiggy. I'd love to be able to get up close and see what's going on up there. So that's Gamer down in to lose those medium tyres, as is David, and Borky jumping off these softs. Stiggy getting on the power a little bit earlier than me. I was just sliding a bit too much through that corner. So we had it down just under a second. It's now a little over a second. We got cars exiting the pits at the moment. Oh, that's not going to fall well for me. And just going a little bit defensive there. Oh, we got a car off in the gravel. Oh no, I'm in the gravel too. Don't go round, please don't go round. I'll run a wall. Oh, it was going so well till then. Now I've got everybody peeling by. Oh. Drop back to 10th now. Gonna need to absolutely fly now. Just trying to pick up a slip stream off of Jonesy. Looks like we might. Whoa. No, they're going away from us. Jonesy's gone around. One more. RL 250 in front now. Can we keep it clean and pick up a couple of places? Try and limit the damage from that earlier mistake. Oh! Wasn't a lot I could do about that. RL was completely sideways as we went through there. I'm not actually sure if we touched. I'm not quite sure. Got no damage on the front. I would expect it to have damage on the front if we touched. But he was out of control and going around anyway. Don't know if I should I stop, guys, or was I right to keep going? Seems to be the story of my life at the moment, people spinning in front of me. Gav, saying no, keep it lit. Well, tyre's not looking too clever. We are 3.6 to RL now. I think that's going to be too much to close up, but we'll keep pushing. Just being aware of these tyres. A little bit worn now, but sliding around a little bit more than usual. In particular, that left rear not looking too good at all. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Don't see anybody that's off. Could be a car up there with dirty tyres. Is there a place to be had back? Need to be really brave through here if we're going to make anything of this. Oh, keep on it. Keep it together. Oh. How on earth did we not drop that? We've lost a place. Jonesy's going to come through with all of that slipping and sliding. Could have been worse. I think second lap would have been much better for tyres on this one. But we have got a drag to the line, Jonesy and myself. Oh, who's going to get this? That's close on the line. Really close on the line. Oh, that was close. Oh, look at that. That. Jack Kobe, wow, that Viper is like driving in the wet. Yes. All I can say to that is yes. The Viper is great if you can control it. Oh, man. What an end to that one. There was an issue. I don't know, was it a green car? RL 250. I don't know if we touched, but RL 250 was going round, so I'm hoping that was okay. Gamer Dan, thanks ever so much, my friend. You have been on fire this evening. Really, really, really racing hard and well. Good night, Jonesy. Jack Kobe's off too now. Good night, good night, good night. Thanks ever so much for racing with me, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Have a really great night. If you haven't already, please smack the like button on the way out. That will really help me no end. And thank you for some absolutely brilliant, brilliant racing again this evening. I've got a few replays to watch back later on, and absolutely loved that. I'm hoping I didn't hit RL in that one. I really, really do. But we have got a few people disappeared. Thank you for the like, Mr. Kobe. Yeah. Good night, Jonesy. Good night to everybody that is going. Right. Let's edit the event settings. We're going to load up the Nordschleife. 2 races to do. We've got the Nordschleife, which we're going to be doing, I think, in the GR3s. Or was it GR2s? Oh, what car was it? GR2s, wasn't it? GR2s, 2 laps. It's quite quick. So we'll take this back up to 2 laps. Just a Nordschleife. Everything's all hunky-dory. That's all fine. We'll give that one a whirl. I think we've still got a few guys in. I'm not going to go public on this one at the moment because I want to try and keep it as respectful as we can. RL 250. I was spinning around anyway. Couldn't avoid me. Don't think we touched anyway. Oh, cool. Thank you for that. That makes me feel a little bit better. I didn't feel the touch. I had no damage on the front, and you were going around, so I felt that it was okay to continue. But thank you for the confirmation. I really appreciate that. So we're going to go straight into the race for this one. And that was a great race. Really, oh, got the wrong car. It was an absolutely brilliant race. I really enjoyed that. Or is it the CLK or is it? Yeah, it's quite a few twists and turns. Last used. I actually quite fancy the Nissan for a change. Haven't run this car in the longest time. I might actually give this one a go. But no good reason. Absolutely no good reason. Sometimes it's just nice to try different cars. I'm going to try and get this one underway at 23:30 or as close as possible. Going to try and get this one away then, or as close as we possibly can, just while people are sorting their cars out. Arrow 250, you're off now. Thank you ever so much for racing with us this evening. Thank you ever so much, my friend. See you again very, very soon, I hope. Have a very, very good night. Oh, what a night. I really enjoyed this one tonight. It's been really, really good. Yeah, it's nice that we've got the respectful racers back in this one. And everybody's being respectful. I've seen a number of people backing out to let people through. But on the whole, we seem to have got a group of racers that know how to race with each other. Despite the changing parameters of the races, despite all the different skill levels, despite whether you're starting first at the front or last at the back, whether we've got reverse grids, forward grids, you know, it just seems really, really nice. Easy on the throttle with a Nissan, David. Do you think I should change my car? Do you think I should change it? Because normally I do this with the NSX. Just wondering whether to change it. David, Joe, I can't wake Joe up and ask her. She'll have kittens if I ask her up. If I try and wake Joe up and say, oh, Joe, which car do you think I should use? She will. Well, I'll be divorced. Mind you, if I get divorced, I'll be able to race a lot more. I'll have a lot more free time. Oh, now there's a thought. There's a thought. Only trouble is she'll take me to the cleaners, so I'll have to sell my rig, sell the PS5, sell a wheel. I don't know. David says no, we'll stick with it. We'll stick with this car. Okay, we'll give it a go. What have we got as far as cars are concerned? And then we'll get this one in. We're about a minute over. I've got RO9010 in the Lexus. David is in the Nismo. I'm in the Nismo. Jack Fury's in the Nismo. Unfazed is in the CLK. Super quick down the straights. Number one Pops is in the Nismo. Danielle is in the RS5 Turbo. Speedy's in the RS5 Turbo. Borky's in the Nismo, Stiggy's in the Nismo, G-Dad is in the SX Concept, and GT Tom is in the Nismo. So quite a few Nismo runners in this one. Quite a few Nismos. Right, let's get this one underway. Let me just check my tyres. Car settings. I'm on racing softs. 2 laps of this one. No need to pit. Let me just double check the settings. Fuel and tyre is on 1. The damage is light. The grid order is slowest first, and we're racing all with no pit stop, so I think we're good to rumble. Let's get this one underway. Let's go. Quite a fast one, this guy. It's not as quick as the Super Formula or the GR1s, but I find that the GR2 is a really good car around here. It's a nice balance between really quick and drivability, my personal opinion. That said, I'm probably going to crash like Billy-O now that I've said that. Okay, we're good. Okay, so it started me in 3rd. You watch for those CLKs on the fast bits. Oh, we got somebody's thrown it off the track already back there. I nearly swore then. This car is a monster compared to what I'm used to. I think I'm going to need to give this a little bit of respect, this car. Yes, I know I'm supposed to be using all of the track, but at the moment I'm just trying to get the grits with this car. I could have gone through there quicker. RL 9010 knows this Nords racetrack very well. Not quite sure which car he's in. He's normally in the Porsche 911 and running very quickly normally in this race. Just trying to give this car a little bit of respect for the moment. I think I've got one of the CLKs behind me. That looks and sounds like a CLK to me. Just trying to get through that little twisty section without having too many incidents. CLK, I find, it is slower through the twisty bits. It is stonkingly quick when you can get it wound up and you've got a straight. It is really quick. So what I'm going to hope to do is just keep those guys behind me. I'm not sure what RL 9010 is in. No, that's my corner and I've messed it up. When I say my corner, that's the corner I always mess up on. Number 1 Pop's been very quick tonight. So I've got a battle on my hands now to try and stay with these top 2, and I've got Unfazed, who's been really quick tonight too. Just about got that slowed down. Not sure what car Unfazed is in, but this is where that CLK is going to be quick on these flat sections where you just got the throttle to the floor. At least that's my personal opinion. It's quick in a straight line. What I've got to do is be full commitment through some of these corners just to try and limit the effect of the CLK on the long straights. And I think it was Terry, I can't look at the chat at the moment, who said be careful with the throttle. You're dead right, I am being careful with the throttle. Once or twice under acceleration it's been a little bit twitch cheek, so I'm being careful. We've got a battle now up ahead. Number one has caught up with RL 9010, so that might slow them down a little bit. Whoa, almost lost it there. Getting up onto the curb. Is this going to be one of those days where I wish I'd only done one lap? Because I'm doing alright at the moment. Or am I going to drop it in a minute? I need the extra lap to catch up. There we go, that's on the grass. I could really do with those catching the two boys in front and then using them as a car to follow. At the moment I have to try and remember these corners. This is the bit that I'm not quite so good on. I don't remember this well enough. Some of these corners are a little bit unstarted and a bit mad. We come off the top there. Oh, I saw my name come up in the chat there. I shouldn't have looked at the chat. Yeah, I gathered that up, thankfully. I'll have to look. I didn't see what came up in the chat. It flashed up and went off. I just saw it was yellow, which indicates that I've been called out for something. Not quite sure what. Whether I'll be able to see again in a moment, I don't know. Unfazed, still chasing down. Can't remember where the track's going here. Is this a long straight? Yes, it is. Wow. RL and number one are way out in front. 10 seconds down the road. I still don't know what was said in chat. If somebody's reached out in the game chat but not racing for some reason, please pop it in the YouTube chat, because I completely missed it. All I saw was my name flash up and that's all I could see. It looks like somebody's got smashed off and somebody didn't wait. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm hoping that isn't an argument that's going off, but at the moment I am having to concentrate like crazy in this car that is new to me. We're 12, nearly 13 seconds behind the two cars up front that are miles away. Absolutely flying, the pair of them. Better through there, more confidence. You can go flat through there in this car. G-Dad, sorry to hear that, my friend. I think you've been bashed out. See you tomorrow. Have a good night, my friend. This is the only problem with this car at the Nurbergring. The Nurbergring always does result in a few batches and crashes. Just so many corners to remember. But good night. Thank you for racing with us. Oh, look at that sunset. Is that nice or is that nice? Are we making any headway on the leaders? I don't think we are. I think they're pulling away from me. Okay, is this my grotty corner? I think it might be. Yes, it is. Good, we got that better. Remembered it. Whoa, no. Just dropped it on the exit. Thankfully, we didn't spin round. Oh, 2.2 to unfazed. Behind. Unfazed is pretty quick around here, so if I can keep this and keep unfazed behind me, I'll be well happy. Not if I do that, I'm not going to. He's there, I can see him. Damage on the front now. I need that to clean up pretty quickly. That's left those cars to close up big time now. Still carrying the damage. Plus they're in CLKs. We're going to need to go a little bit defensive through here. Not give them an opportunity. Car's cleaned up now, thankfully. I need to put a little bit of distance between myself and the CLK. Oh, there's a Nissan that's come through now behind me. That's Strat Fury. He's quick in that Nissan. Seen him, watched a couple of his replays in this car, and he's pretty quick in that car around here. So no pressure, Mitchell, but you've got two very, very fast cars behind you. That I'm really not comfortable with. Jack just taking a look around the outside there. Mr. Fury and I have had so many tussles at the bottom of the Nordschleifer. Is this going to be another classic tussle at the bottom? I can't remember where the track's going. I'm on the grass. It's going to let him through. There's nothing I can do about that now. Ah, that's the podium gone. I was trying to carry speed through there, didn't work. He's gone. He's 2.4 down the road now. I needed to stay with him and get a slip, but Drac is very quick at this track now. Number one pops out front. RL 9010 in second. Number one pops has done it. Wow, well done. Oh, wicked. RL 9010, I know he's very, very quick around here. I've left my braking late to see if I could do something about Drac there. It didn't happen. Oh, it's all over the shop now. Can I even get the power down to get over the line? Fourth. Oh, fourth. On a normal day, I've been really happy with that, but I made one or two little errors. But up front, wow, just 4.4 behind number one Pops and RL 9010. Number one's having a great night tonight. It's brilliant racing. Unfortunately, G-Dab was the DNF there after getting rammed off. But number one Pops in first. RL 9010 in second, Drat Fury third. I got fourth, Unfazed fifth, Stiggy sixth, David seventh, Speedy eighth, Danielle ninth, GT Tom 10th, and Borky 11th. Right, we got one more race, just one more tonight, and we're going to be heading back into the GR3s, and we're going to be heading off to Tokyo and Complete Madness. I will save the replay. I want to have a look and see what happened with G-Dad in that one, but your winner there, number 1 Pomps and the fastest lap with a 6:03.4. It's a cracking lap. Number 1. That's an awesome lap. Way faster than everybody else. Kudos. RL 9010 in 2nd. Track Fury 3rd. I got 4th. Unfazed 5th. Stiggy 6th. David 7th. Speedy in 8th. Danielle 9th. GT Tom 10th. Borky 11th. And as I said, G-Dab was a DNF on that one. Borky's off. Good night, my friend. You're about to miss the best race of the night. This one isn't for everybody, but it is one that we like. We're going to load that up. We're going to jump into the GR3s. We're doing 8 laps of this one. And only a few rules in this. Number 1 rule, first across the finishing line. Number 2, don't wall ride. Number 3, don't bump the leader. Don't bump draft the leader. Otherwise, there are no rules. Just don't deliberately hit people. Try and keep it as respectful as we can. And above all else, just have fun. Change the car. What car am I going to go for? I think I'm going to go for my trusty. I'm going to go for the Beamer, I think, on this one. Just because I fancy it. Racing soft tyres. We'll go with that one. Maybe not necessarily the quickest car out there, but with the boost and the strong slipstream on, it's not necessarily all about having the quickest car. It's about being in the right place at the right time and keeping it clean, keeping it out the walls. Jack Fury, if there are more than 2, overtake. John, SF Cars. I've advertised this one as GR3s, but we did do the Super Formulas the other night. So we'll go GR3s, but maybe we'll do a Super Formula again before the end of the week. Where's it be? Thursday tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be streaming tomorrow. There's a small chance that I might not be. Depends on how the move of all the bits and pieces goes with Adam and Lauren tomorrow. But I should be back for 9 o'clock. There's no real reason why I shouldn't be. And I'm open to suggestions for tomorrow evening. Incidentally, I might not get to run the randomizer and stuff and set everything all up early tomorrow. It depends on how the morning goes. So yeah, I'll just see how things are tomorrow. I might just do a shout out on cars and combos, to be quite honest. Right, I'm just waiting for Unfazed and Stiggy to join us, and then we'll get going. Oh, the scenario, if 1, 2, and 3 are together, yeah. Basically, we had an issue yesterday where I was behind the 2 leaders, and they were pretty much side by side, and I was like, can I bump them? Can I not? So basically, it's a case of go round them, which is fair dues. Galacticor, fun stream, Mitchell. See you next time. Thanks very much, Galacticor. Much appreciated. I'm just waiting for Stiggy to tick in. I don't know whether Stiggy's racing. We've got a few people that have left, so I don't know whether. I don't know whether he's watching or not. Oh, Stiggy's just watching. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's get this one underway then. Let's get going. Hey, Vixen. Good evening, Vic. How you doing, my friend? Hello, you guys still racing? And it's been a great night, Vic. It's been really, really good. Really good. Have you been on lately? I haven't had any notifications of your videos lately. I don't know whether you've been working or racing. Right, let's keep an eye on what's going on here. Let's just keep an eye on what's going on. Oh, Unfazed is in a good car. I do love that that car. Oh, just caught the back of him there. I think I might have actually been helped forward a little bit there anyway. Oh, just offline stuff. No worries. I was just getting worried that my little notification thing wasn't picking you up. Oh! FIFA just into the wall there. I can't get through. There's no way through. Pick up a slip on Unfazed. Car's coming up fast behind. Oh, the Castrol car's going around. Oh, Speedy just caught the wall slightly through there. I just caught the wall. And I missed a gear. Oh, number one Pop's caught the wall. Just using first just to get it slowed down a little bit there. Okay, can't bump number one anymore. I can use a slipstream. I'm now in the lead. Not really where I want to be. Let's get over to the left hand side. Need to brake a bit earlier because I have had a big old helping hand down there, so going to be going into there a lot quicker than I'm used to. Oh, Got a big slide through there to, oh, we got cars everywhere, cars absolutely all over the place. Just trying to stay out of trouble. You know, this race has been for me the last few days. Cars spinning and I'm getting into trouble, so I'm trying to stay out of trouble this time. I enjoyed that overtake. I think that was good. Oh, I just caught the wall there slightly. Oh no, got hit big time. Oh, I'm completely out of control. No, I was all set up to go through there nice. I got a big old wallop through there. Hey Vic, thank you for the £2, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you, my friend. If anybody's watching, please throw up some beers for Vic. Oh, getting mugged. No, this is not a good place to be. This is so not a good place to be. You can't bump the car in front. Oh man, that was iffy. That was iffy. Oh Vic, thank you so much for the 2. I really appreciate that. All of that's going into the car fund now. Oh. Got my sights on something really special now. Whether it will come off or not, I don't know. Tried to get up the outside of number 1 there, but caught the wall. Couldn't get the power on there. That was just sliding everywhere. Just try and get in behind RBR Smokey. I know what I would like. I haven't mentioned it yet. Because I'm having to double my budget. Because some rumours that I'm hearing about modified cars and difficulties with DVLA and things. So I'm probably going to go for a ready to run. And if I can get it, it's going to be a Focus RS. Big if. If not, I will go back to a hot hatch and just take it off the road and build it over a year or so and then track it only. But for the moment, I want something I can drive to tracks and run. So yeah, I've seen something I really like, but whether it will come off or not, I don't know. of course then it's finding one. Right, where are we? Lap 5. We're in 8. With a gaggle of cars in front, that's not too bad a position to be in. Year model. Probably a Mark III, but again, it's all open to whatever I can find within the budget when the time comes. I mean, the whole idea of that was that the channel was supposed to be funding things. I knew that I would need to buy the car, but the actual running of the car was supposed to be self-financing. So having to double the budget is obviously going to push things back a bit, and that's obviously then going to make some decisions on what I can get. Yeah, it's exciting. It's something to look forward to. No real hard and fast timescales. Whoa, that was a big hit. Just lack of concentration for a moment there. That's a bit better. I did have my eye on an ST3, an RS, like a clone. What's the word I want? Can't think. Replica, an RS replica. But unfortunately, I got busy with the wedding, and then it went 2 days before I could get over to Peterborough to have a look. So that was a bit of a shame. But on the whole, it might have been a good thing, because that car was heavily modified, and also it had a few things on it that I wouldn't necessarily want. So it could have been, whoa, somebody's gone into there really hot. So it could be a blessing in disguise at the end of the day. Right, this is where it all normally starts to go wrong for me, or it has come over the last few nights. Last lap. So let's just try and stay out, stay out of trouble, and immediately I'm getting whacked through this corner. Can we keep it together for one last lap and get somewhere towards the front? Oh, I'm not in a good place for this corner. Oh no, come on. Why are we all going into here so fast? Just getting pushed and pushed and pushed. Oh, some people went in there. Why? way too quick. In my opinion, of course. They might be thinking otherwise. MR2's a nice little car. Right, this is that turn. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me from behind. Oh my word, we've actually come out that last corner in a good position. Whoa! Whoa! Yes! We've actually won! Oh my gosh! We've actually won! Oh my gosh! No! We actually won it! Oh my gosh! Wow! We've actually won one! Arrow 9010, wall riding is not okay. No, it shouldn't be wall riding. Was somebody wall riding? Ooh, who was wall riding? Wall riding even. Ooh. Ooh. Right. So we got that one by 0.2 of a second to number one Pops. 0.8 to Svifa. 0.9 to David. 0.1 to Speedy. 0.4 to Drac Fury. 0.6 to Danielle. 0.67 to RL9010. And 0.8 to Smokey. And 3.3 to Unfazed. You must have got completely mullered in there somewhere around. But look at that, number one, Mitchell Morgan on the top step at last. The first time all week that I've not been crashing into spinning cars. Number one Pops in second, three for third. Wow, that was something. That was absolutely something. I'm going to go away and have a look at the replay on that one, as we often do, just to have a look at the cars on the finishing line, because that was as tight as you like. Oh wow, yeah. Unfortunately, Unfazed on that particular race, it does get a bit pushy. It does get a little bit manic. It is no rules. It is do whatever you can get there. The only thing is bashing people really hard. I mean, bump drafting is one thing, but actually bashing people really hard, like one of the corners, I got shunted big time into one of the two ends. So yeah, wall riding and heavy hitting are the two things we try and get rid of. Otherwise, anything goes. Weaving's allowed, sort of paint. Why is Sarah waiting for me in the cafe? Oh, my birthday. It's my birth. It's not my birthday yet. Not my birthday till next week. I got a cake. Woo! What are we getting? Oh, we're getting a car. We're getting a car. What have we got? What is that? Is that Ferrari? No. It's an NSX. It's another Honda NSX. Ooh. Cool beans. Ooh. Very nice. That was unexpected. Yeah, let's get back to... Yeah, difficult to... we don't give points on the Nordschleifer and that one. They're wind down fun races where all sorts of things happen, but yeah, we shouldn't really be wall riding. We try and discourage it, but it's very difficult to actually rule it out. As Drac Fury says there, please don't wall ride. Absolutely. Right, let's just jump forward a bit. Where are we here? So this is lap 7. Just coming in here. Oh, it's a car going around, heavily going around there. Not quite sure who that was. But it looks like somebody got... let's just have a little look at going into there. Because this is, going into here is one of the hardest things to get right that you've really got to be looking for. So if I just, I'm going to need to go back a little bit more, I think, and just stop that. I'm not going to be picking out anybody in this. In my view, you need to be braking at that point, really. And I think most people are on brakes actually at that point. It looks like pretty much everybody is actually on their brakes. Pops has gone a little bit deep, but he's on his brakes. He is on his brakes. Which is fair enough. And you got Smokey comes over, just turns, pops around. We've got, looks like, where are we? Pops is getting into RL, who goes around. We've got another spinner at the back there as well. Smokey, so we've got 2 into the barrier. Yeah, that's what I normally do, Drac. Go left and try and miss it all, go around the outside. As you can see, I'm right around the outside. Unfortunately, I did collect with RL because RL's going backwards across in front of me, which then made me go a little bit deep. But as Drac Fury's saying, where is Drac? Yeah, Drac is right out on the left-hand side, normally where I am. Danielle is right on the outside too there. It does mean that you can then get a nice little cut back. And very often you can make up some good places if you can stop early enough. But the problem is if you go too deep, you're just causing mayhem. And then we come down through here. Let's just go on. I like this view for this. They're just going up the front. Get these cars coming around. We've got number 1 Pops out front, Danielle second, number base third, FIFA 4th, I'm in 5th. Quite a nice little place to be, 5th or 6th at this point, tactically. If you can stay out of trouble, it's quite a nice place to be because you can start to pick and think about which of the cars you're going to slipstream on the way down. I'm in 5th at the moment. Number 1 Pops is just pulling away a little bit at the moment. We've got Sarthe, Unfazed and Danielle having a little battle at the back there as well. Going quite nicely for the 2nd, 3rd and 4th places. Number 1 Pops with a nice little... That's how to do that. That is how to do that corner. Beautiful bit of driving there. And you can see he's actually come away from there quite nicely. Everybody else pretty much line astern trying to get slipstream as we go down through the underpass. Everybody very, very, very close together. You can see I'm on the back of Danielle now. Sarthe as well. I'm just trying to keep in 5th place at this point. So I've given both Danielle and Sarthe a little bit of a push to go forward. I've let our 90-10 through because he's got a lot of speed, and I wanted to get over to the left, but I couldn't, so I stayed hard right on this one. Hard on the brakes, but whoa, somebody comes in really, really quick there, and as you can see, I got sort of punted round, and then getting pushed again. Let's just go back a bit. Again, not pointing fingers. But I got shuffled out a bit there, and then go into here. Oh, a couple of cars went round. Managed to get out in 5th. And then how did I play out this one at the end here? So we're in 5th at the moment. Just going to stay on board with me. Yeah, the problem was, I'm just going to go back to that and just, where's some, did I actually get into unfazed there? Where am I? Yeah, see, I got smacked from behind, then all getting bunched up. And then I got caught up with, let's just go back on board with me, just looking back. So then, yeah, it's all just got turned around, and I think there was another car as well. And poor old unfazed come out of it worst, out of everybody. He's just right up the front as we go into this one. So all very bumpy. I didn't get into the back of unfazed. Round he goes, all over the shop. From my point of view, it was very, very bashy into that corner, and it was just a case of whoever could come out of there up front. That's it, unfazed. You do that. You come out and destroy us all. I know you've normally pretty good around here, but I was just determined, come what may, to get out of that melee in touch with these front runners. So we managed to get past David, just staying on the back of Sarthe here. Didn't want to hit the front, just wanted to stay in sort of like 4th or 5th. And then into this corner, braking really early. So earlier than the boys up front. Just get it rotated around. Staying off the wall, staying off this wall. I knew I had David right on my back bumper here. Thankfully he was giving me a few little bumps, and that really made all the difference for me. I think it was David that won that race for me. At that point I decided not to bump Drac. I went for it. It was then a case of just trying to get through the middle there. David was trying to get down the outside. I think we caught another car on the way through there, and it was just going for the line. And yeah, how close is that? Absolutely crazy. Now, I know what you're getting at. Oh, oh, oh. I'm not going to say anything to that one. John. Just remember, no penalty points on this one. It's well, look at that, really close on the line. We don't dish out penalty points on this one because it's just too crazy. But yeah. But I'm phased. I'm sorry for getting into you on that corner. It's a bit unfortunate getting a bit of a helping hand into there. Yeah, all we want to do on these cars is just brake at the 150. We'll all get through that corner and away we go. But there we go. That's it. That is me done for this evening. It is 25 past 12, a little bit later than I had anticipated. I just want to say thank you to everybody for racing with me. The last two races always get a bit crazy. They always do. But really respectful racing, I think, leading up to those two. Some people have said, why do we do those last two? Because it, it always sort of descends into a bit of chaos. But it really is just that. It is chaos. It is just letting our hair down, having some fun, and just winding down at the end of a very, very competitive night of racing. And we got some good winners there tonight. It's great to see. I look back at some of the older videos, and some of the guys that came into this community and they were way off the back and they were struggling. They're now middle and getting towards the front of the grid, in front of the pack in some of these races. And it's lovely, lovely to see that. And again, thank you to Jack Kobe for helping me out on one of the races where I was following him. Picked up a few things as well. And just thank you to everybody that helps everybody in these lobbies. So for now, if you haven't already, please smack the like button on the way out. I will see you back here at 9 o'clock tomorrow, all being well. So long as the move goes over okay, I'll be back here at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Not sure what we'll be doing. I'll try and get it up into Discord as soon as I can. But for now, I am going to love you, leave you, and I'll see you all tomorrow. For now, take care. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.